What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys for choosing this one. Today we're going to be watching wife suspects cheating and finds her husband's sixth secret instead. This one's by Unspoken Crime Murders. It's a 24-minute video. Let's get right into it. But first of all, thank you guys for choosing this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And get right into it.
I found some stuff on my husband's phone.
Where's he at?
I've seen this, and I never thought it would happen to me. And we got 2 kids. One of them's
The case begins inside a home in Cedar Springs, Michigan, where deputies respond to a call from a woman
Damn,
who has just
she's
discovered
heartbroken
something on her husband's phone that she can't ignore. They speak with her at the residence, where she explains through tears that she found images involving children on the device and immediately knew that what she was looking at was not accidental or harmless.
I found some stuff on my husband's phone, and it appears to be Java.
Where's he at?
He left because he knew.
He knew?
Yeah, he was acting really weird this morning about his phone. Yeah, sorry.
Her
My
dad?
dad, yeah.
Okay.
That's my mom and 2 kids. He was acting really weird about his phone, so I took it out of his pocket, and I looked at it, it's 12.
He's Muskegon and Murray in
My
Cedar
daughter's
Springs.
12.
How
Robert,
do you know it's a 12-year-old?
0, Sam Yellow,
Like the
Gray,
title or whatever.
RAV4 with 1.
Like it, I don't know.
Okay, I can't search it. That's his phone?
Yeah,
I can't search it.
okay.
Okay? I am not asking you to search it.
I will search it.
I'm not
I will
asking
do that.
I'm not asking you to, and I'm not making you an agent of the state, okay?
I understand
that's
that
how
if I go through it, that's not going to mess up any investigation.
As far as I'm not gonna ask you to
No,
show
I
me
know.
anything.
Okay, but can I willfully?
It's up to you.
I'm sorry. This is not what.
See what day? Let's see what day of the week this is. First of all, and dude, this is 1 o'clock. This is 1:18. August 24th. Damn, it's a Saturday. A fucking Saturday.
Has he ever been in trouble for this type of thing?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I took his computer too.
Okay, I'll take both of those. Where's he at?
I don't know. I don't know.
You did, man.
Any suicidal statements or?
No, about
like
the
that.
last thing I said to him was you're going to prison. And then he left. Sorry, I have his pass. Can I show it to you?
Would you like?
And that's as far as I got.
What is that?
I,
Is that a website?
yeah,
What is that? Is it just a picture? Or?
yeah. It's like an AI thing.
She tells officers she didn't confront her husband or try to rationalize it away because once she saw the content, she felt she had only one option, which was to call the police. That
Wife.
call starts the Mark LaBelle case, a case rooted in a decision made inside a family home before any arrest, charges, or headlines existed.
I have
W
a
woman.
computer.
Is that the only electronics he has access to that you're aware of?
Well, I
National
have a
Women's Day type
PlayStation
shit.
5, and then my daughter has a couple.
Come over here, man. Is that the only video that you saw? Or was there any videos, or was it just that?
I haven't looked through it. Just called you guys.
Do you have that open still so I can just kind of...
Inside the house, deputies ask her to carefully walk them through how she found the images, where the phone was, and what specifically appeared on the screen.
Run me through how this all played out today.
So I was putting our 8-month-old to bed, and we're supposed to have a cookout, and he just disappeared. And after I got him settled down, I was trying to find him, and I walked out to our daughter's side door, and he threw his phone in his pocket. He was standing in here, and looked all frazzled, and I was like, what the heck? And
Sure.
he was like, oh,
Definitely.
I'm talking to Eddie, which
Definitely, that's weird as fuck. You walk into a fucking building and someone's like, "What's up?" What's on that fucking phone, bitch? And that's why she thought he was cheating. That makes sense.
And he was acting really weird, so he like grabbed a leaf blower and started leaf blowing the grass out of the garage, and I took it out of his pocket and walked away with it, and he followed me, because I thought he was cheating, and he followed me, and he was like, "Give me my phone," or whatever, and I was like, "Give me your passcode," and he was like, "No, no," and this went on for like an hour, where we were just going back and forth.
Were you here for any of this?
No, they showed up at the last second. I was just telling them, like, get out, like, you're obviously cheating, this is super weird. And he eventually was like, if I give it to you, like, passcode, can we have a conversation? And I was like, no, like, or I said, yeah, give me your passcode, and he did. And then I was like, okay, now you can go. I didn't even look at it yet. And then they showed up, so I got kids ready because I wanted them to leave because I thought he was cheating. So I thought we were going to have a conversation about that. So they get the two kids and walk out. And then I pull it up for the first time and I see that. So then I came back out and told my dad to come back in with me so I could grab my stuff and go because I was just going to go to the police station with it. But I just tried to call you guys because I'm so disgusted.
And then what happened with him?
I told my mom to take the kids and go because I didn't want to be here because I'm now freaking out. And my dad stayed back
Definitely.
over here. He came out.
He has a 12-year-old kid. And he had a file named 12-year-old. That shit is definitely wicked, bro.
Did he say anything to you about what
No.
you saw? Or
So when I went back in the room.
Oh, yeah, I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
Early, and to get dressed, and I looked around the corner in our bedroom to our master bathroom, and I said, "You're going to prison," and I just walked out.
Did he say anything to you
No.
in response?
No.
What was his body language?
Guilty? I mean,
Okay.
this is my job too. I'm an emergency nurse. I worked at DeVos for 3 years. In the ED, I have seen this shit, and I never thought it would happen to me. And we got 2 kids. One of them's 12. Like, I just, like, kept saying, give me a pass.
Even he's in disbelief. He hitting this pose. You know his knees be hurting too. He hitting this pose and his knees is hurting. He's in such a state of shock, he don't even care about his knees.
Then I'll leave, and I'm like, what is on your phone?
Fuck,
That's
what
so
up?
bad
You know what?
that, like, you know I would kick you out over it. Like, you're... And
That's what I need right now.
he made comments about me in therapy, and
What do
then...
you mean?
What?
What do you mean you in therapy?
No, he was like, I need therapy. Like, he kept saying something like that, and then he told me that he was looking at porn of a pregnant woman, and I was like, that's not bad enough to make me leave you. Like, whatever, what is your problem? And then he said, this went on for like an hour back and forth, where I kept saying, just get out, and he kept saying, give me my phone, and I was like, I'm not, there's something on this phone that's so bad that you're willing to leave over it, so it's not, and
What's he drive?
an F-150.
As she speaks, officers document her account in detail, understanding that early statements like this are critical, especially in cases involving digital evidence. They take possession of the phone and begin the investigation.
Put it on airplane mode.
Still not knowing where the strongest evidence will ultimately
They can't
be found.
delete it.
But one of the most concerning things about the case was just about to be discovered.
Are you gonna go with them?
Yeah, I think at least till you guys find them or do whatever. I don't know what. I've got 2 kids.
Okay. I just need to know you're gonna have a safe place.
Yeah, obviously.
Where does he work at?
Cedar Springs Public.
Damn. He's the maintenance man at the public school, dude. Yep, that is the most concerning thing. That is the most concerning thing.
The maintenance man there.
35-year-old Mark LaBelle, who had just been accused of child pornography, works as a maintenance worker at Cedar Springs Public Schools. That definitely shouldn't be allowed to go on. On learning this, the school immediately suspended the suspect, pending further investigation. 2 days later, detectives later interview Mark LaBelle. and he admits to consuming pornography and describes it as an addiction. But when asked about illegal material, he claims the images were AI generated and insists
Jesus.
that no real children were involved.
Nah, buddy, you just gotta let us know what she's gonna find so she doesn't get blasted
Well,
on the
that's-
side bang.
And I need to know if I need to open.
So, but at the same time, I think that's even worse, man. Cause you're creating that shit.
Downloads in a private setting,
Oh,
or
right. Yeah, I don't.
know
I mean,
what I'm
I
saying?
don't think I.
See
Ever
if, let me see if the homies are on.
I'm sorry, I meant the phone download.
Oh, right.
So that would be
Oh, right.
your search history,
Right.
everything that you
Well-
type into that phone.
Yeah, I mean, the images that you'll find on. I mean, I don't know if it works that way or not, but if it, so the AI generates images, and then I don't know if it works that way or not. If you'll see those, but
Yeah, she'll see exactly what was on the screen of that phone will be in the download.
right.
So like,
So yeah, you'll see. I mean, it's AI, so it's not perfect. So it does a lot of weird stuff sometimes. But yeah, it'll be, just a lot of graphic images of basically that.
Of what specifically?
I don't know, like kids and adults.
How old
and,
kids?
Varies probably from 10 to even, into adulthood really. Because I was just doing things like, I was looking up like celebrities too and whatnot.
Sure. So you're just kind of
Yeah,
ripping
I was-
out new searches.
Yeah, I was just doing
messing
it.
with it.
Yeah, I was literally just, It
It's
was
not
all
messing, bro.
different things that I was,
You're not joking around, man. You're
Okay, and how often
You're,
do you think you created these images?
for about a week straight, pretty much every day, every night it seemed like. Like it was just, I don't know, it was something new and exciting.
Investigators note the explanation without challenging it directly, then request consent to examine his electronic devices. LaBelle agrees, a choice that quietly changes the direction of the case.
Did you guys want to go through that garage where all his stuff is? Because if he was hiding something.
We just
like
did.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. So, didn't find anything. I know that might not feel a whole lot different than if we did. But, we went through that. I tossed that truck. I mean, it's not many hiding spaces there. It's pretty clean. So, I don't at all want to dismiss your concern,
Yeah.
but I think at this point we've done everything that we can.
I appreciate you guys coming. I didn't the way it was described to me, the picture found on that phone was like overhead. Like in a bed.
It's hard to say. But knowing that Detective Van Ree is an expert and he deals with this sort of stuff, sort of like Sergeant Cardenas, all the time. So that's all they work. So I'm confident in his assessment that he could not confidently say that that picture was a camera intended to surveil somebody without their knowledge. And I have seen those, plenty of them. So I don't.
What's with the hidden camera?
It honestly could be used for a lot of things. We, at my house, I've used not trail cameras, but like fishing line type of camera to find a wire to move the thermostat.
Mine might have been a
Sure.
maintenance man, but my dad did all that kind of stuff.
Listen, like I said, I don't want to dismiss your concern at all, but we at this point have left no stone unturned.
and
Have
what?
you searched his house? His dad's house? Like whatever he took? Because he took out of here a blue bag full of crap. I don't know.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough for that. But we did anything that was on his
Is this the
phones,
this
his
is the
iCloud, his computer,
detective to the
all
wife?
of it. We've searched it, and I have not found a shred of evidence that indicates anybody from your family was involved.
But
That part is illegal. You cannot create AI images of juveniles involved in sexual activity or child rack or any of it. But we didn't find that. And like I said, I'm not saying you didn't see that, but I'm saying we didn't find it.
it
So
was the first thing on his phone.
Yeah, what the
even
fuck?
if he was searching under an incognito browser, we don't have the image. Now that if if we would have found 5 more images or 2 more videos, that wouldn't have changed the charge. I mean, he was charged with aggravated possession of child sexually abusive material. So that the difference between those 2 things would not have changed his charge at all. We got him with the most that we could have.
I understand that, but if there's, without proof that.
When you see the judge for those custodial rights or child visitation, just make sure you're voicing those opinions.
And there,
Their burden of proof and their decisions are made separate from ours. So I'm confident that any judge will come to the same conclusion as you have. Like, it's, hello, right? Like, you can see how easy one would be connected to the other. But as far as charges and evidence, we don't have enough. But like I said, if that does change, if all of a sudden he wakes up and wants to have an honest conversation, not the conversations that he and I had about, I don't know anything about anything, believe me, like
I've heard that before.
yes. So, I appreciate your time and you cutting out of work.
If I can find that computer monitor,
Do you have any other questions or anything else we can do for you while we're here?
I appreciate you guys coming out.
When deputies follow up with LaBelle's wife, they explain that the phone she reported does not contain child sexual abuse material. The update is unexpected and briefly raises questions about where the investigation will lead. But detectives are careful not to treat the absence of evidence on one device as proof of innocence. Instead, they continue forward, knowing that digital cases rarely hinge on a single.
When did I say that was? August? Dude, it's December. It's the end of the year.
Piece of hardware.
Of course they didn't find shit. They fucking deleted everything. What the fuck?
Decision pays off when forensic analysts examine LaBelle's laptop and uncover more than 100 images of child sexual abuse material. Several of the images are confirmed through the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, verifying that they depict real victims whose abuse has already been documented by authorities. At that point, the AI explanation collapses, and the case moves from uncertainty to confirmation. The material is real, illegal, and extensive. By October 24th, court records show he is no longer employed at the school, and the district issues a statement emphasizing that he did not work directly with the students and that no students are believed to be involved. The message to families focuses on safety and transparency, while the investigation continues outside the school system. Detectives bring LaBelle in for a second interview, where they outline what was found on his laptop and explain that the images have been confirmed as known child sexual abuse material.
And I wanted to give you an opportunity to explain what was on that laptop because, like we spoke about before, I mean, this is your opportunity to bear everything. And what I told you before is I feared that, and I still have concern that what was on the laptop, either you're not accepting that that's yours or you're trying to pawn it off on somebody else, and it's not getting to the root of your issues.
Right, I'm not trying to pawn it off on it, but like I said, I don't think anybody else would have access to it, because I don't know, but, I mean, I downloaded a thing called Fappening probably a long time ago, which had like a lot, it was like a leak, of people's, pictures or something. So I downloaded that. So there was probably a bunch of pictures of random stuff. I don't know what would be on there. I never even got a chance to go through all of them. There were so many, I didn't realize it. Other than that, I have no idea what it could be.
So let's talk specifically about the child sexually abusive material that's on that laptop. I want to know where you got it.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there. I don't know why there would be anything actually associated on that laptop as far as that stuff, because I've never downloaded anything like that, or the only thing I've ever done was go to a website a long time ago on it, and it was like a forum website that just brings you to another website, but I've never downloaded anything or anything like that. because, you know, clearly I knew what I was doing was not right by any means, but I've never had anything other than that. Yeah, I've never watched a video or anything. These are all just pictures that are online.
Okay, so the pictures that were online, do you remember what the website was called?
So the forum just takes you to random, like, number websites, so I don't know, the forum was like something land or something like that. And then you click on something and it brings you.
I'm tired of this
website.
motherfucker bullshit, dude.
Accident, okay, so.
I mean, I'm not saying I did, I just don't, because I don't know how it could have gotten there. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't.
I use this AI stuff. Anything else I did was.
It's not AI.
Those were real fucking pictures. How did you get that on your laptop? That's what she's asking, bro. Answer the damn question, bro. Answer the damn question. That's the root of, that's what is this second interview. You've already said everything on the first interview about the AI and all that shit. This is the second one where they found real pictures of victimized children.
The laptop, like I said.
There is child sexual erotica, which is different, but the material is yours.
Yeah.
It's on your laptop.
I have no idea. I really don't. I mean, for one, it was over 10 years ago. I wouldn't even remember if I wanted to, but.
But when you fled your house, when you knew the police were coming, what did you grab?
Well, I grabbed my laptop, but I wanted some form of communication with
The keyboard
outside
doesn't
world.
even work.
Right. Well, you're right, it doesn't. But.
So.
And it doesn't even work? What did you say?
Keyboard for a laptop. Form of communication
The
with
keyboard
outside
doesn't
world.
even work.
Right. Well, you're right, it doesn't. But.
So.
You can use an external keyboard for a laptop.
What this investigation, do you have one?
Yeah, of course. You can get one for $5.
What this investigation is going to outline is that your wife found CSAM on your phone, and then we get involved.
Right.
And we have a conversation, and you say, no, all I've made is AI images.
Right.
I think that's worse, bro. Honestly, that is crazy.
And we have this long conversation, the three of us, and I download the phone, and okay.
What was the last upload I did?
Those AI images, I don't
Alright,
feel
guys, I'm
confident that they were intended to depict a pubescent or prepubescent child.
Right.
They're kind of
8 hours ago.
they're in that gray area.
Well,
And I
it's
say,
AI, and it's not.
right, but you know as well as I do that producing AI child porn is illegal.
Yeah, that's why you left.
Well, I didn't know that then, because I mean, I just didn't know.
How would you? What the fuck? I also figured it was a gray area. That's what he just said. He thought he could get away with that. He thought he would not get in trouble for that. Dude. And my fucking stomach is grumbling. But I'm fasting today.
Gray area.
I want to fast. Oh, I'm so hungry.
I didn't know. I mean, clearly, morally, I knew it was wrong. But and when I started it, it was innocent, and then the AI itself decided to show me that, and that's kind of where it spiraled from.
What? You saying the AI showed you that without you asking for it?
Didn't even ask for it. It's a technology that should not exist.
So that's where you want to end this, is that
The AI did everything. You have nothing to do with any of this. The AI showed you that. Dude, you know what? I shouldn't.
have no culpability of.
I really don't know how it. I can't tell you how that got on my laptop. I really don't know.
Alright,
I don't
so are under arrest for aggravated possession of child sexual abuse material and using a computer to commit a crime with 10 years or greater, both of those being 10-year felonies. So go ahead and kick your shoes off and empty your pockets, everything onto this table, please.
LaBelle listens as the detective explains the severity of the situation and what will happen next. LaBelle is arrested on October 29, 2024, and charged with aggravated possession of child sexually abusive material, along with using a computer to commit a crime. Bond is set at $50,000, and the case moves through the courts until February 2025, when LaBelle pleads no contest to the possession charge in exchange for the computer crime charge being dropped. Sentencing is scheduled for April 25th, with LaBelle facing up to 10 years in prison, a potential $50,000 fine, and
Did he?
lifetime sex offender registration.
Let's see. No way, dude. Come on now. Go back. Let's see. Did he get? Ooh, so he got a maximum. He got 10 years. LaBelle is currently serving time at Newberry Correctional Facility in Michigan. His earliest parole date is April 2027, with the maximum sentence extending to April 2035. W woman. W woman. Happy International Women's Day. W women.